Solar hunters out there, watch this, because if you like explosions, then you're going to like this build. And it can all start with the simple click of your grenade button. And just like that, you can have a pretty continuous flow of just all these abilities, ignitions, your grenade, melee. It gets crazy, it gets really fun. This is all possible with the exotic gauntlets Young Ahamkara Spine. The perk that it has is Wish Dragon Teeth, where it increases trip mine, grenade duration, and blast radius. But the main important part is the bottom text, which is ability damage grants trip mine energy, grenade energy, which comes from your grenade itself, from the explosion, as you can see with the energy you get. And if you throw your knife, you also get the energy back as well. It also does happen with ignitions as well. So if you see this, there you go. I threw my grenade over there really quickly to show you that when the ignition happened, I still got energy for my trip mine grenade. This is what lets you do just the back and forth. It sometimes can get a little, like if you go a little too fast, then you're kind of waiting on one ability, like your class ability. That is why I do have this grenade launcher. So in between the times I have to wait, then I have at least something shooting at the boss. So I'm not sitting around doing absolutely nothing. But before I cover the weapons, let's cover the subclass. For the super, you could honestly use Golden Gun or Blade Barrage. But for Golden Gun, like you saw in the clip, the way you can kind of do back and forth with your grenade, you'll want to throw your grenade, pop your super, shoot, grenade, shoot, grenade, shoot, grenade. And then you're back at square one, starting all over again. But what's nice about Blade Barrage is that when you activate Blade Barrage, at no energy for my grenade, I just threw, like, say you miss your grenade, whatever, and you activate Blade Barrage, all the knives count as like energy hits towards your grenade. For the rest of our subclass though, we absolutely want to use Gambler's Dodge. Again, with Gambler's Dodge, energy gain is scaled by your melee stat. Have your melee stat at least 7. This will give you back your melee. Throw my grenade, or throw my melee, sorry, and then dodge. I get my melee back. And speaking of your melee, we want to absolutely use a Knife Trick, because with Knife Trick, you throw out 3 knives, and each of these knives counts as ability energy towards the grenade. So if we try to just hit with one, you see I get almost to the top, and literally hitting all 3 gets me my grenade back right away. For aspects, you're going to be running Gunpowder Gamble, because Gunpowder Gamble also counts as an ability to get energy towards our trip mine. Just to let you see this in action, I'll throw my grenade, we'll get the kills that we need to make Gunpowder Gamble happen. We have Gunpowder Gamble, we're going to throw it at this crowd, and boom, we got a grenade back right away too. And for a second aspect, I'm going to use On Your Mark. So when activating your class ability, which you do a lot, getting precision final blows grants you and nearby allies increased weapon handling and reload speed for short duration. Here's the reload speed of it by itself. And then here's the reload speed of On Your Mark times 3. Which is significantly better. For fragments, we're running Ember of Singeing, so our class ability recharges faster when you scorch targets, and this is the probably most important fragment to have on here by far. Take a look at the class ability real quick. You know, it's going up pretty decently fast, but at this pace, it's not really that good to be able to get our melees back and everything. But we bring in someone that's scorched, as you can see, it just goes up really, really fast. Then we have Ember of Eruption, where solar ignitions have increased area of effect. This is just for, again, like ad clears or any enemies around bosses where you're doing this whole entire back and forth thing. Next is Ember of Char, where solar ignition spreads scorch to affected targets. Again, if you're doing this around a boss that has enemies around him as well, then you can spread scorch to those targets and then be able to keep the uptime of Ember of Singeing going, where you can get your class ability back faster. The next fragment is going to be Ember of Resolve, where solar grenade final blows cure you. You're going to be throwing a lot of grenades. Gunpowder Gamble also counts as a grenade because it's in the grenade slot. Being able to get a quick burst of healing, like, obviously that's very, very helpful. And the last fragment is going to be Ember of Ashes, where you apply more scorch stacks to targets. But coming on over to the weapons, our main exotic weapon is going to be Devil's Ruin. With Devil's Ruin and the Edge of Fate release, it got a bit of a change. The hold to fire mode is not a thing anymore. That mode is only if you pick up a fire sprite and hold reload. And for the trait for this weapon as well, Pyrogenesis, the solar laser scorches targets hit and ignites them when defeated. So it is a very easy gameplay loop, where when you get a kill with Devil's Ruin, it'll drop a fire sprite, you pick up the fire sprite, and at the bottom left, Pyrogenesis available, you hold the reload button, it'll say then Pyrogenesis ready, and then you'll have to hold the button onto a target and it'll ignite them, and explode anyone around them. It's also nice because picking up a fire sprite, you get grenade energy. And something really cool, if you didn't notice, for Gunpowder Gamble, I don't know why. As you can see, I have one Gunpowder Gamble available. I'm just gonna throw out my grenade as well. We're gonna activate Pyrogenesis, and on this ignition kill, I get Gunpowder Gamble right away. That is basically the main reason why I have been using Devil's Ruin, just because I've found that out. So if you can get Gunpowder Gamble with such ease with Devil's Ruin, why not just use it? And again, it's really nice, especially when like a single target is surrounded by other ads. Pyrogenesis, again, like it said in the trait, the laser scorches enemies on hit. And if you target focus one single target with like a lot of health, like this champion here, then it will scorch all the way up to where it will do that. For the rest of the weapons, we have the new Festival Flight Grenade Launcher with the perk Blast Distributor. Dealing splash damage grants an improved bonus to grenade stat. When it's not enhanced, the bonus is 50, but with the enhanced version, it's 55. So if to you, it doesn't sound like it's very worth to kind of throw this into all of this, then that's totally fine. You really don't need this, obviously. This is just gonna help with, you know, getting your grenade damage just a little bit more. If you are gonna run the Outrageous Fortune, this grenade launcher, it does come with the perk Burning Ambition. Dealing sustained damage scorches the target, and dealing damage to a scorched target inflicts Scorch. If you have this perk on, then it'll obviously help keep up that class ability energy gain. As for any of the other stats, again, you just want melee to be 70. Your grenade can be the highest it can be. I probably recommend your class ability also be as high as you can make it, so that ability cooldown is much lower and can be much faster for Ember Singeing Fragment. Now we can take this build into like an actual, you know, gameplay scenario. I'm doing just a master fire team ops, so we can kind of see how well this actually does perform. And also Gunpowder Gamble also takes advantage of the grenade stat, so the higher the grenade stat, the also higher the damage your Gunpowder Gamble will do. I don't think anybody would be using anything. There's another Gunpowder Gamble, another Gunpowder Gamble. You know, I don't have any abilities. Let's pop my super so I can get at least a Gunpowder Gamble and a Trip Mine back. If you're running a strike or something like this one, there's just a ton of ads, then this is the just perfect build. This is the perfect build for this scenario. There's this big guy right here. I mean, we can throw in our grenade launcher here while we throw in some of our abilities as well. I mean, so here we are again. Let's get some ignitions going on here. And if you can get multiple kills with the laser, then all those targets you killed will immediately ignite as well. The cure from the fragment, where grenade kills cure you, is really helping out as well, especially with having 2 grenades to be able to make that possible. Ooh, that's the one thing with Gunpowder Gamble. You can still really hurt yourself with the explosion. And now this boss is vulnerable, so we can just throw some Blast Distributor so we can get a grenade up more. Keep going on the Blast Distributor. It's got Gunpowder Gamble on him. The heals is really helpful. Let's throw a Blade Barrage to get the grenade back. Get some GL shots up in there. Oh, that ignition was fire, and he's dead. Look at that. Especially this Wyvern. Oh, nope. Unless this Wyvern. Oh, he's tricking me.
Nope.
Oh, he's tricking me big time. Oh, he's really tricking me. Oh my God, he really wants me. Why? Holy shit, he wants me. Not to worry though. We got him. Oh my gosh. Oh my Jesus. But yeah, that is basically the whole entire playstyle of the whole entire build. Something also to very much note with Solstice still around, if you have yourself a 4-piece set of the Solstice gear, on the 2-piece set you get something called Photo Galvanic, where receiving healing temporarily grants your solar weapons increased flinch resistance, handling, and reload speed. With the Cure fragment, where solar grenade final blows cure you, that is a source of healing. But if you can get yourself a 4-piece gear, then you can have rapid solar final blows heal you. So with having a solar build where everything is getting solar damages, it's gonna heal you. As for the artifact, in the second column, there's nothing much. I guess the only good one is gonna be Flame Fiber and Freeze. And there's nothing else that really can help you. In the third column, absolutely Fever and Chill, so rapid precision hits with solar weapons. You get Radiant. I also would recommend Reciprocal Draw, where rapid non-sidearm final blows grant sidearm a period of increased damage for a short time upon next draw. We're also going to use Refresh Threads. We're picking up an elemental pickup. We're going to be picking up a lot of fire sprites. Matching your subclass element grants energy to your least charge ability, which is really nice. For the fourth column, definitely go for Cauterized Darkness. Stasis or Strand debuff non-boss commands take increased solar damage from all sources. With the Festival Flight Grenade Launcher, I can switch my Blast Distributor to Slice, where casting my class ability, which I will do a lot, will allow this weapon to sever targets, which is a strand debuff. The other fourth column perk I would pick is Elemental Daze, where stunning a champion with an elemental weapon creates an elementally aligned explosion, applying a matching elemental debuff to them and nearby targets. For a solar weapon with Devil's Ruin, that means it will cause a solar explosion that will scorch targets. And for the final column, definitely Radiant Shrapnel. If you can make Fever and Chill activate with the Radiant from solar position hits, and then be able to get just Radiant Shrapnels flying around, obviously that's even better. And the last one is going to be Elemental Overdrive. We're picking up an elemental pickup, or Tangle grants increased damage to weapons of the same element. Again, we're picking up a lot of fire sprites, so when we pick up a fire sprite, our weapon is going to be doing more damage once again. But that is going to be the finale of this video and the finishing touches of what this build can do, how this build works, and the best ways to kind of maximize everything going for it. If you enjoyed the video, please definitely drop a like on this. I'd highly appreciate it. It lets me know that you guys are actually liking these builds, enjoying the videos. And let me know in the comments if you change anything about the build that you feel like made it better. Maybe a different weapon, maybe a different fragment, whatever it may be. And hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date with any of the other build videos I come out with. I'm trying to do at least one every week. It's been a fun time, and I hope you guys are having a fun time. But with that, I'm gonna get going. I'll catch you guys in that next video. Peace out.